Hello everyone! Today, this video I'm going to be showing you a little bit about the utility items in this game, such as the hand lantern, the sinister resonant bell, the silencing blank, the notebook, the beckoning bell, and the small resonant bell. So I'll be telling you about some online multiplayer play, plus some general knowledge about specific items, such as the hand lantern, which you can just put on yourself and it lights up the area. Less than a torch, but it still works. First off, we're going with the notebook. The notebook's important because it allows you to write notes. You'll also be able to check your recently written notes and the list of recently read notes. As you just saw, one of my notes was rated fine. I'm very popular. What happens when that happens is that your health will end up being refilled, recharged. If you have, like, say you're in the middle of a boss fight and that happens, like you just got hit and you got a recent fine, and that's perfect. You didn't even have to waste any blood vials on that. It's totally luck based, but it's totally helpful. So that's why writing notes is extremely helpful. Put it in a extremely helpful place, or like visceral attack is effective. I have that in Central Yarnum, right in front of the headsman. That has 10 fine notes. Despicable Liar is in front of Isofka's clinic because she will kill them. It has 8 foul though because people probably don't understand that yet. My highest one is it's the Scourge of Wheelchairs in the Forsaken Canehurst Castle, right in front of a large staircase. And people generally enjoy funny things more than helpful things. So try to be funny. Try to get your wit out there. Like, I was just being dumb because I was one of the first people to even enter Forsaken Canehurst Castle, and I was just like, this is perfect, I got this. Put it right down, and I was just a week later, and I've got 78 notes. This is just stupid, too. I don't understand why this one even has notes. It's just, fear yourself. Come on, guys. Who does this? I put this one, you must accept madness but remember ignoring, simply because you don't have to fight the first beast in Isofka's clinic, so ignore him and you'll run through. Only 2 people have understood that, so they've rated it. I don't know what happens if they get too many foul ratings, to be totally honest, but I'm sure I'll find out one day. That's it on the notebook. Next we'll have the multiplayer plays. The Beckoning Bell, as you all probably know, unless you're just starting the game, it allows you to connect to multiplayer. It allows you to reach across worlds and grab some helpers who are ringing the small resonant bell. Ooh, that's cute. It even says online use only. And you'll be able to, sometimes you'll be able to summon NPCs such as Father Gascoigne or Alfred with the Beckoning Bell, but normally you're going to want normal people because they're just better. The small resonant bell you can only get if you have 10 insight, at least 10 insight rather. You'll be able to head up here to the second messenger bath, and they'll be in here, and you'll be able to buy with insight. And at the bottom, you won't have as many of these items, but you'll be able to buy the sinister resonant bell and the small resonant bell. The small resonant bell obviously allows you to help people who ring the beckoning bell. The silencing blank stops matchmaking and sends friendly cooperators back to their worlds. The sinister resonant bell is used to invade other worlds, and so there are only 2. The only way you can invade other worlds is if someone else is ringing a sinister resonant bell, because there is a what do you call it? A bell maiden Spell names appear if you ring a Sinister Bell or if you have a Cooperator in your world in certain places. Central Yarnum is generally free of that unless you ring the Sinister Bell. So, what was it? So the Sinister Bell is more useful when it comes to that. The big problem with PvP at the moment is that you can get gank bested a lot, because obviously if you're trying to PvP, you'll get summoned automatically into a world with a cooperator. Try to focus the cooperator first, because they actually have their health reduced to 75%, so they'll most likely have less health than their beckoner. Also use the enemies as shields, because that's probably your best bet for defeating both of them at the same time. Besides that, I believe that's it for multiplayer items. Now for the special items. You can find these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 special hunter items that require a specific amount of Arcane to use. The lowest one would be the Messenger's Gift, which is 10, which turns you into a messenger, which is very helpful. It's like you can use it to play with invaders or something. One thing to notice is that each of them has a specific amount of Quicksilver Bullet use, the highest being 10 with the Choir Bell. Next is the Beast Roar. The Beast Roar is just... it's pretty much just the Dragon Torso Stone from Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 1. It just knocks people back. The Executioner's Gloves, it's pretty helpful. They do a decent amount of damage at level 30 Arcane. They launch out 3 homing spirits. If you fought Martyr Logarius, that's exactly what he uses on you. Well, he'll use it at a much higher rate. The Choir Bell actually heals everyone who's cooperating with you. That's helpful for a support item, but it uses 10 Quicksilver Bullets, so I don't know how useful it is generally. A Call Beyond. I haven't been able to use this myself, but if Mikolash, Host of the Nightmare, has given me any indication of what this is, it's what he uses against you that fires out in all directions, and it homes as well. So if you have 40 Arcane and can use this, you're going to be probably killer in PvP, to be totally honest. The Augur of Ebrietas. It just has you shoot out some tentacles. Some hentai shit right there. The Empty Phantasm Shell allows you to buff your weapon with Arcane damage. So it uses 3 bullets, and it's actually pretty helpful. You actually can't use it on weapons that have natural Arcane damage, such as the Blades of Mercy and the Burial Blade, but you can use it on anything else, as far as I know. Anything normal, at least. Here we go. And then it starts glowing. Pretty helpful. Extra damage is always nice. And then you have the Tiny Tonitrus, and which doesn't do too much damage, but it can definitely shock people. Old Hunter Bone, the Art of Quickening. That's just nice. I mean, it just increases your it increases your quick step and your roll, which I showed you in the previous. Other than that, I can just tell you that the Hunter's Mark is basically the Dark Sign. You sacrifice all your blood echoes and awaken anew. Use that sparingly, because you'll probably want as many blood echoes as possible. If you have them, I suggest using the Bold Hunter's Mark, because you won't lose them. Use those very sparingly, though, because you can only find like 12 per playthrough. Unless you play the Chalice dungeons, then you can find a bit more. Cold Blood, always use Cold Blood immediately after beating a boss, because you'll be able to level up even more with them. King Cold Blood 12 is the highest. It gives you 20,000. Madman's Knowledge gives you Insight, 1 each, so always make sure to have... If you play alone, like I had to, because I bought the game when it first came out, like midnight the day it came out, and I played it, and I beat it rather quickly, so obviously since I'm in New Game Plus Plus, I haven't been able to get any jolly cooperation from anyone, so I already have 98 Insight in my soft Insight, and then I have 99 Madman's Knowledge, so I'm set for Insight for the rest of my fucking life. Plus I have 7 more stored. Great One's Wisdom gives you, I don't know, about 5? I'm guessing. I've never actually used one of these, but it gives you quite a bit of insight. 1/3 of an umbilical cord. These are important if you want to get the final 2 endings, I think. One ending, you'll want to devour them before you go talk to Gehrman behind the house, over by the tree. So make sure you find all of them and devour all of them. They're each different. I actually think there's 4 in the game, oddly enough, but I could be wrong. Reach back into the hunters and conceive the hunter's dream. Very interesting. You can use the red jeweled brooch, give it to, not Viola, the little one, but she'll kill herself or something. So I don't suggest it, just use it to make something. Molotovs, fun. Rope Molotovs. Definitely an entertaining thing. You actually throw them behind you instead of in front of you. They're perfect for PvP. The only way you can get them is if you get the powder keg hunter badge by either cooperating with Jura down in Old Yarnum or or by killing him, obviously. Anywho, badges, that's actually an important thing to remember. These badges will unlock new items to buy in the store. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 badges in the game, I think. Plus the hats are just pointless. You'll want to find the Blood Gem tool and the Rune Workshop tool, all that stuff. Oh, weapons. You can see that there's these weird, uncanny saw spear, and you'll notice that nothing really changes except for the socket on the final thing. Those you can only get in Chalice dungeons. So always look for those if you're actually trying to do Chalice dungeons. Very helpful. Besides that, there's really nothing else I can tell you. So I guess I'll see you next time. See ya.